Welcome back. Today we are on day 11. If you'd like to come down onto your mat, get yourself in a comfortable seat, remembering to use your block or your cushion. And then very gently close your eyes. Without changing it, just notice your breath this morning or this afternoon, depending on when you're doing it. And just notice how your breath is. Is it shallow? Is it deeper? Are you sighing? Have you already started to lengthen the inhale and the exhale? None of it's wrong. We're just noticing. And the intention that we're going to set today is actually to breathe. It's very easy to forget to breathe when we're in downward dog, trying to remember to have our core engaged, or moving through a vinyasa into cobra. When you're learning something new and concentrating and there's many things to remember, for some reason we hold our breath. But actually, the breath is the key. So whenever you're finding anything difficult, on or off the mat, just breathe. Breath comes first before anything else. And so with that in mind, we're going to start to lengthen our inhales and our exhales. Really finding that stillness, becoming one with our mat. And to start the practice today, we're going to practice Ujjayi breath, which sometimes is called ocean breath. And as we do it, you can imagine the waves rolling in and rolling out. So to start with, we're just going to breathe in through our nose. And as we breathe out through your mouth as if you were huffing on a window, so that you make a noise. Let's do that again. So breathe in through our nose and with our mouths. Now this time we're going to do exactly the same noise, but we're going to do it all through our nose. So breathing in through our nose and out through our nose with that sound. Let's do 2 more of those. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. And now we're going to add in that huff noise, but on the way in as well. So we can really imagine the sea and the waves rolling in and out. So breathing in and breathing out. And 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. And now the breath to come back to normal. Just notice how you feel. And very slowly flutter the eyes open as we get ready to start today's practice. And we will use the Ujjayi breath during the practice. And we can just notice how that feels and if it makes it any different while you're doing your asanas. So very gently and slowly, coming off of your pillow if you're using one, we're going to stand at the top of the mat. And once you're standing, if you'd like to come into mountain, remembering how we started this week, placing our feet and our toes, engaging our calves, lifting the knees, engaging the thighs, turning on the gluteus maximus, engaging our core, lifting our chest, dropping our shoulders, relaxing our jaw, turning our palms forwards, closing our eyes, remembering the breath. Okay, opening the eyes up. Going to bend the knees as we breathe in, bringing our hands up over our heads, coming down into that forward fold position. And as it's our first one, make sure that you're really generous with the bending of the knees. Hold onto your elbows. And let's just dangle here for a moment, allowing our head to be heavy, feeling the stretch in our spine and our shoulders. You can make some small movements left and right, up and down with the head if you wish. Just enjoy the stretch. As we breathe in, placing the hands on the mat, we're going to come into a high plank. If you need to drop your knees, please do. Remembering to breathe, dropping ourselves knees first, then the rest of us down slowly onto the mat. Breathing in as we come into baby cobra, lifting that chest. Don't press down with the hands. Hands sort of draw backwards. Breathing out as we come back down onto the mat, curling the toes under, and then we'll meet in downward dog. And again, it's the first one, so go slowly, pedal those feet out, take any movement that you might need, twisting the hips, bending the knees, and then finding stillness. And then while we're hanging out here in down dog, which we know is a restful pose and we're getting used to it now, we're going to use our Ujjayi breath. So 3 times we're going to do this. So in through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. And now slowly making our way for our feet to join our hands. In tiny steps, walk all the way up till you're back into that forward fold, keeping the knees generously bent. Breathing in, bringing the hands up to the shins, halfway lift, flat back, look up. And then continuing to push through the feet as we come all the way back up into mountain, closing the eyes, feeling that connection to the breath, feeling the connection to the earth as we start to wake up our bodies. Opening the eyes, let's flow again. Bending the knees, breathing in as the arms come up over your head, breathing out as you come down into that forward fold. Breathing in as you take your feet back into high plank, drop the knees if you need to. And then this time we're going to all drop our knees and we're going to come into cat. So breathing out as you come into cat, curling everything away from the mat. Deep breath in as we come into cow, letting that spine flex. Curling the toes under. Breathing in as we push up into downward dog. Take a few movements if you need them. Keep breathing, keep that jaw relaxed, shoulders away from your ears. And then this time we're going to breathe in, take the right foot up behind us, and then we're going to bring it all the way through, but we're going to bring it to the outside of the right hand. Help it through if you need. Bringing the foot forward to the right corner. This is coming into lizard, taking that left leg back a little bit so you can really feel the stretch, making sure that your jaw's relaxed, your shoulders are down, looking forward but nothing clenched. Keeping the knee in, touching your shoulder, don't let it bandy out, keep it in to the centre line. And let's just breathe here for a moment. Enjoying that stretch. We're going to just adjust the hands a tiny bit, bring them a little bit close to your body so you can push down and lift that back leg up. And then we're going to take our right leg back up into our three-leg dog, back down into regular dog. Adjust your hand position if you need to. And now deep breath in, fly the left leg up, and then it's coming through, helping it through, so it's on the outside of the left hand. Remember your left foot's in the corner of the left of the mat. Take the right leg back a tiny bit. Make sure the knees in on the centre line, touching your shoulder. Everything relaxed. Keep breathing. Enjoy that stretch. You look down at your hands, move your hands forward in towards your body a tiny bit so that you can lean on them and lift that back leg. Taking the left leg back and up into a three-leg dog, and then back down into regular dog. And then slowly moving the feet towards the hands, coming back into a forward fold. Breathing in as we come into halfway lift, flat back, look up. Pushing through the feet as we come back up into mountain and closing the eyes. Noticing how you feel. You might be breathing a bit deeper. Your body should have warmed up a bit by now. Remembering to breathe. Okay, slowly opening the eyes. We're going to do that one more time, add something else. So bending the knees, breathing in, arms up over your head, coming down into that forward fold as you breathe out, placing the hands on the mat, stepping the feet back into high plank. Your choice. Knees, chin, chest, or cat-cow. If you're in cow, we're in cobra. And then curling the toes under. We all meet in downward dog. Again, pedal out any movements that you need. Let's use our Ujjayi breath again to keep our body awake, ready for the next round. So 3 more. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Out through the nose. In and out. Last one. In and out. Okay, breathing in, fly that right leg back, bring it through, so it's coming through for lizard, helping it through, getting yourself comfortable in that lizard position. And then placing the left hand firmly on the floor, we're going to bring the right hand up as we twist. Take the eyes to the sky if you can, look at your fingertips if you can. Breathing. And then bringing the hand back down to the ground, lifting the back leg, taking the right leg back up into a three-leg dog, and down to meet the other foot in regular dog. Catching your breath here. Breathing in, fly the left leg up, bring it all the way through, helping it if you need to the outside of the left hand, taking the right leg back a little bit, coming into that lizard, pressing the right hand into the mat as you peel the left hand back and up to the sky. Keep breathing. Coming all the way back down to both hands on the mat. And lifting the back leg, taking the left leg up into a three-leg dog, back down to regular dog. And then slowly tiptoe the feet towards the hands. Taking a moment here to dangle, holding the elbows. Breathe in as you come up, halfway lift, flat back, look up. Pushing through the feet as you come up into mountain, closing the eyes. Notice how you feel now. And while we're here, we're going to do our Ujjayi breath. So imagine those waves rolling in. You could always imagine that your feet are on the shore of the sea. Breathing in Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one, breathing in and breathe out. Just come back to regular breathing. And we're going to flow one more time as we did at the beginning. So breathing in, arms up over the head. Breathing out as you come down to a forward fold. Breathe in as you take your feet back into high plank. Dropping the knees if you need to. Coming down to the ground. Breathing in as you come into baby cobra. Remember, pull those hands back. Don't push on them. Breathing out as you come back down to the mat. Curling the toes under. Big breath in as we meet in downward dog. Stepping your feet forwards to meet the hands. Breathing in, halfway lift. Carry on going all the way up to mountain. Turning the toes out. We're going to breathe out as we slowly come all the way down to a squat. Bringing the hands to our heart centre if you can. If you need to have your fingers on the floor, that's fine. Taking some deep breaths. And slowly making your way so that your bottom comes to the mat. Going to lean back, finding the balance, coming into dish, keeping your hands on the floor if you need to, and then very slowly we're going to open our dish as we come back to lay on the floor. Bringing the knees to the chest, gently holding them with your hands, and just rock a little side to side to allow your back to find where it wants to be. Making sure you keep your chin towards your chest. And then we're going to just drop the feet to the floor and slowly drop our knees to the right, allowing our right hand to sit on our left hip, looking towards our left, allowing the body to stretch after its movement. If you want to just start to close your eyes here, now you can. Engaging the core, bring yourself back to the centre, lifting those knees to the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side so your back can find its place again. Dropping the knees, dropping your feet to the mat. Dropping the knees to the left. Left hand comes to the right hip. Head turns towards your right shoulder. Feeling the stretch on the other side. Breathing deeply. Engaging the core, bringing the knees back up, and then slowly taking the feet down as we begin to start at Shavasana. Taking any final movements that you might need to make yourself really comfortable. And notice what's happening with your breath. You should have started to slow down now. Should be quite deep, slow breathing. Try to allow full belly breaths. If we place our left hand on our heart and our right hand on our belly, breathing deeply, feeling the rise and fall of our belly. We spend a lot of time holding our belly in, even when we don't realise. It's nice to actually use it as it's supposed to be and fill it with breath. all together. We're going to take one deep breath in through the nose and then let everything out through the mouth. If you want to keep your hands where they are, that's fine. Otherwise, take them to the side of your body, palms down, palms up, whatever's comfortable for you. And start to allow the body to feel heavy as it relaxes. So let's relax our face. Allow the head to be heavy, the shoulders to be heavy, elbows and the hands, our hips, our thighs, our calves, our heels, everything completely relaxed, being supported by the mat. I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths. And then very slowly start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, lick your lips, come onto your side, slowly make your way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. And just come back to our intention that we set at the beginning of today's practice, which is to remember to breathe. And let's see if we can take that off the mat today and notice when we're in our normal lives if we're holding our breath, and then we can remember to breathe. Bringing your hands to your heart centre, fluttering open your eyes. I thank you for practicing with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day.